Hey everyone, welcome to BookDeathMothTarot. My name is Red and I want to thank you all for being here. Today's pick a card reading is on winter transformations. Though we are all in different areas of the world, where I am currently at, we are in the winter season. So winter is known for its death and rebirth, and within death and rebirth there comes change and transformation. So today's video is on exactly that. We have three options today. Pile number one is the unicorn. Pile number two is the mountain. And pile number three is the dragon. So take a second, pause the video if you need to, see which one is calling out to you the most. Timestamps will be listed below, so we'll go ahead and jump into pile number one. Hey guys, if you chose pile one, then this is your reading. You guys chose the unicorn, and your card reads infinite possibilities. You are the sovereign of the unseen and seen worlds. The magic of love surrounds you. Beauty transforms you. Listen to the spirit of light. Abandon the darkness. Go beyond the ordinary and become the legendary. Okay, pile one. So, infinite possibilities. That is your winter transformation. Okay? We're going to jump into your tarot first. Again, winter transformations, pile one, winter transformations. We have the Page of Cups. Ooh, we'll take the Lovers that jumped out. The Ten of Pentacles in reverse. All of your cards want to jump today. The Five of Wands in reverse and the Hanged Man. Bottom of the deck, we have the King of Swords. Okay. This is a little bit of everything. I'm talking about infinite possibilities, pile one. Okay. Well, with the Page of Cups coming out first, that is talking about an offering to you guys, pile one. Part of your winter transformation is new opportunities, new offerings to you, possibly when it comes to your romantic life, but also with your finances. Though this Ten of Pentacles is in reverse, with that Five of Wands and the Hanged Man immediately coming after, and it talking about infinite possibilities, I feel like you guys are moving out of feeling stagnant, feeling stuck, feeling like there was a lack of opportunity. You guys just may not have felt like your feet were planted on firm ground, if that makes sense. You felt like you guys were kind of building upon a shaky foundation, and you guys have found a way to stop fighting the natural flow and stop trying to force things to fit. It's almost like forcing in the wrong puzzle piece in the wrong spot, if that makes sense. You guys are finding your flow in life, finding less resistance, and really looking at life from a new perspective, and that is what is opening the door for new possibilities to come in its place. Wherever you found frustration when it came to your work life, your day-to-day life, your lifestyle, your connections, money, career, connections, romance, friendships, all of that. Any frustration in any of those categories will be alleviated because you have stopped fighting it and trying to control and micromanage every little thing, and instead being open to just about everything, because at this point you're like, what can I lose? You know, what can I technically lose? Okay, so you've changed your perspective, which has changed your overall outcomes and your overall results, your overall opportunities and doors opening up for you. Okay, that King of Swords could be talking about you. I feel like this is 50-50. I feel like half of you, it's talking about you stepping into your power, thinking very rationally and thinking about what the best executable plan would be for you with your current circumstances, not what you would hope for, but what is realistic. Okay, that is representing the energy that you're in. And then for the other half of you, this Lovers and this King of Swords is kind of talking to me right now. I feel like you guys may be crossing paths with someone who very much so balances you out energetically. If you would deem yourself to be the feminine aspect of the connection, they would be the masculine, let's say. or they carry very strong dominant energy, very rational energy, very decisive energy. Okay, someone who, not that you need someone to come in and make decisions for you, but someone who you could trust to do so, if that makes sense. This is someone who could come into your life, whether it's a connection, friendship, family, take it how it applies. This is just two people meeting, let's say. This type of person coming into your life is going to see these shaky foundations that you guys have started, or stopped, really now at this point, stopped building upon. And they can call it like they see it. You guys meet one day and off the rip, they can see it. And I don't mean that in a bad way, but I mean that in a way that when you're talking to this person, if you're able to talk to this person about your frustrations, this is the type of energy that would be able to give you or recommend very easy solutions, let's say. Like, almost like, how can you not see it? But you need that type of energy to get you out of this rut. Okay, so if it's not specifically the energy you feel like you're in right now, you'll be crossing paths with someone who will help you get into that energy very naturally, and then they themselves will carry that energy very naturally. Okay, pile 1. Either way, a shift in the mind change is what is bringing you infinite possibilities right now. Absolutely. No more shaky foundation. No more feeling like your feet aren't firmly planted on the ground. None of that. No more feeling like things are up in the air. No more feeling unsure. None of that. Okay? No more fighting the current. You're going with the flow rather than resisting and fighting it and trying to force and micromanage. Okay? Nothing wrong with micromanaging. That's for some of you with that King of Swords. Nothing wrong with that, but when it goes into overdrive, okay, that's when that becomes resistant. That energy becomes very resistant, okay? So let's get you guys some of the animal spirit. We already have the unicorn out, but I want to get you guys a few more. We have authentic, reach out to your tribe in times of need. Family gives you strength when you face the storm. Love your uniqueness, you are full of surprises. Break free from others' expectations and just be yourself. Okay, by you guys choosing to no longer fight the current and to go with life's natural flow, you guys are within that journey choosing to be more authentic to yourself, but also the things that you want and need in life, out of life materialistically, financially, but also out of relationships, okay? From friendships, from your family, from your tribe, your people, the connections around you. You are choosing to be more authentic about your wants, your needs, and also what you bring to the table. Okay, so with that being said, you can only attract like, okay, by choosing to be authentic to yourself and standing up for what you believe in, sticking to your standards. You will also meet people who are doing the exact same thing. Okay, so you are not only rebuilding your foundation materialistically with your home life, your 3D dynamic, but you're also rebuilding your standards and your foundation with your connections and your tribe, your people, your loved ones. You're shifting also, they're saying you're reprogramming and shifting how you are treated as well, okay? So if in the past you feel like you were treated very unfairly or not very much like recognized or seen in your best light, you're reprogramming that dynamic and you're no longer accepting it. By you choosing to still walk in your light with that unicorn energy, staying authentic to yourself, and then not only saying, I'm not allowing that, but I'm also going to teach you how you're going to treat me and how you're going to approach me, how you're going to act around me, okay, when you're in my energy. So you can either come correct or not at all. Either way, you will respect me, okay? So you guys are being true to yourself, standing up for what you believe in. You believe in yourselves and the quality of connection that you bring, the quality of friendship, the quality of love that you bring to the table. Also with your finances, the quality of work, the quality of your work is what you're bringing to the table. Therefore, come correct. If it's an offer when it comes to your work life, if it is below what you are deeming acceptable, please state that, okay? Because you are getting exactly what you deserve, which is more than what you were previously getting. That is why there is infinite possibilities and opportunities coming in, because there is no lack of work here. It is the lack of the other side, the giving end. It's never the receiving end, which is you. It's never you guys. You guys are always willing to put the work in, take that extra step to give back, even if that. It's always reciprocated on your end. Okay, so it's your turn. Guardian, gentle and wise protector, give me your confidence and power. Help me protect the ones I love. Awaken my intuition and guide me. Okay, so this is kind of a prayer. Right now, you guys are, some of you guys are parents, they're telling me, but also some of you guys may take care of your parents also. Anywho, you want to be able to take care of those around you, or you have someone or something that relies on you, okay? So it's not just you, it's bigger than you, okay? It's not just you alone. And if it is just you alone, you are thinking about your future. You're bringing your future into it. Your future is the other factor in this situation, okay? So gentle and wise protector, give me confidence and power when being this guardian, when taking care of this thing that I am nurturing. Give me the confidence and power that I need. Help me protect the things and the ones that I love. Awaken my intuition and guide me. Show me the way. That is you following that flow. And that is why, again, you're trusting spirit and your intuition and doors are opening in that result, okay? So you guys, this is bigger than you. You're not being selfish. If anything, you guys are very selfless, okay? And by you choosing to take care of yourself and actually put yourself first for once, it's still not selfishness, but it is making yourself a priority, okay? Making yourself a priority and making sure that people approach you as that priority, okay? Let's get you guys another one. We have Revealer of Truth. Don't take things too seriously. Make time for play. Great wisdom comes from laughing at your own folly. Look out for traps and tricks of life and learn from them. Alrighty. You guys have already learned from them. That's the thing. That was that Hanged Man, that shift of perspective. You guys have already learned from the tricks of life. Micromanaging, over controlling things, trying to force a puzzle piece into a spot it doesn't go into, trying to make something fit when it doesn't work. You guys already learned from that. Trial and error. Been there, done that, over it. We're gonna try a new route. We're gonna find our own path, okay? But in the meantime, try to pick up things along the way to bring joy into your life. Don't be so serious. Why so serious? Don't forget the happiness and the joy of life. I wanted to bring this up and I kept kind of ignoring it. This is my glamour card. This is my glamour magic card. This is my glamour card, my beauty card, my reinvention, let's say. Physically though, if skincare, let's just use this as an example. Say you love skincare. I'm a skincare junkie. Say you love skincare and you have stopped doing so. Your skincare routine has been significantly lacking, but that's something that genuinely brings you joy. Of course, you can get your daily routine done and, you know, your to-do list done throughout the day, but you can still manage to squeeze in 5 or 10 minutes, 15 minutes if needed, to fit in that skincare routine that once made you feel good about yourself with that unicorn. You get what I'm saying? That's just a little example. But don't forget to, along the way of taking care of your ish, don't forget to like feed your spirit a little bit along the way, okay? So you're also enjoying the small things as well, okay? We have wisdom. Let your head and mind reach to the stars, yet keep your feet grounded on earth. Listen to the ancient wisdom in your soul. The ancestors speak through you. You know much. So they were talking about keeping your feet on the ground, and I was talking about feeling like you guys were like not quite planted. You guys may need to do some grounding work, absolutely. Okay, that will definitely help with recalibrating your energy right now. I feel like you guys are very much head in the clouds, and I don't mean in a unrealistic way. I mean an energetic way. Your energy is in your upper body. You could even be feeling lightheaded or things like that. Feeling overwhelmed, be getting downloads and not quite know what to do with them, things like that. Kind of feeling like your upper chakras are in overdrive, if that makes sense. Making sleeping at night a little bit harder for you. X, Y, and Z. I could go on for days. But getting yourself grounded will help you feel like your feet are actually on firm ground, okay? But you guys know much, it says. The ancestors speak through you. You know much. Your intuition, the fact that I just said it was in overdrive lets you know that it's there. The third eye crown chakra is currently in overdrive, pile 1. So they're not saying the intuition is not there, okay? It's just saying that grounding is something that comes along with it for those downloads to not be so overwhelming for you, okay? So let's get you guys some more oracle. Friendship, exactly. Lovers. For some of you, it will be talking about your romantic life, but for a majority of you, this is your friends and your family. I've gotten this message before about family members, either kind of still treating you like you're a child or like they have some type of control over you. And I don't mean like your parents, I mean outside of them, but it could be your parents as well. Anywho, recalibrating how your family treats you and how they see you. I'm a grown person. At this point in my life, I make my own decisions. Appreciate your unwarranted advice, but I would appreciate if you treated me this way. You get what I'm saying? But also for your friends. Some of you guys have outgrown your friends, they're saying as well. They wanted me to let you know if you feel like you have outgrown some of your friends, it's because you probably have, okay? Purification is cleaning house, exactly. Some of you guys may want to actually clean house in the process, as we are talking about winter transformation. If you have things sitting around that at this point are unused and just, they're clutter at this point, let's be honest. Get rid of it or clean it up, donate it, give it to someone who will use it, get it out. It's old energy. Okay, we're talking about transformation. But yeah, you guys are cleaning up when it comes to how you are seen physically and how you are treated. Mysteries. So you guys, they're the infinite possibilities with the mysteries. You guys do have something coming in when it comes to specifically your finances. The reason they're not telling me, it is the holiday season. Maybe this is a gift, okay? And it actually may be a gift from a family member. I don't want to be the one to ruin that for you, okay? So they're not going to tell me what it is, but just know there is alleviation coming in when it comes to your finances specifically, okay? We have empowerment, exactly. That shift in your mentality, something may have happened, or over time spirit has slowly been like dropping little things off to you, little downloads like we talked about, but they've been bringing little bits of transformation to you guys over a bit of time, okay? So this is like things coming to a close and really taking off. It was a bunch of small little incidences, little transformations, little situations that would put you in a position to make a decision. And you guys chose right, so that you moved on to the next test. Chose right, you move on, so forth. You guys are at an important part of that journey, okay? This is something spirit brought in for you to empower you, okay? And from the looks of it, you guys are again choosing right, all right? Because you know much. You know exactly what you're doing, pile 1. Bottom of the deck, we have loss in reverse, exactly. 10 of Pentacles, you're no longer getting the short end of the stick. You're no longer feeling like you're, not that you're inadequate, but you feel like you're seen as being inadequate when you know that you are absolutely more than adequate. Does that make sense, pile 1? I feel like people look at you a certain way and you know, like, I'm absolutely not like that. So where are you getting this from? Almost. Okay. So let's get you guys some tea leaves. Ooh, jumpy. Apple, temptation will test you. Those are those tests. Spirit does that. This is spirit, this is you. They are the one kind of pulling the strings on those tests. Now, whether you pass is up to the wisdom and what you have learned up until that point of that test. But you guys are actually taking in the wisdom and you're holding on to it. You're retaining it, okay? So when these temptations and these little tests pop up, make sure you control your anger or you will be sorry, because you do not want to taint that new money path coming in for you. We were talking, sorry about the bird. We were talking about your financial foundation altogether, your entire money path, or the money aspect of your life, the entire picture of it. Okay, that is the mystery. Okay, so the dynamic and your financial situation is shifting pretty drastically, and there is absolutely infinite possibilities when it comes to your career and finances. Okay, pile one. So think wisely when it comes to those tests. If it feels like it's a test, it's a test. We have time to get out and have fun. And it was saying, don't take things too seriously, make time to play. Maybe you guys actually need to get out of the house. Maybe it's been a while since you've been outside. And of course, this is winter transformation. It's freaking cold. But if you guys can bear the cold, or if it's warm where you're at, you don't mind getting out, you need just a new scenery for a day or a night, whatever, do it for you. Okay, because you still will need some downtime from all of the big things coming in, because they're saying we're not done testing you yet. So take a break while you can, because we're not done here. Okay, and don't be worried about it. It's not bad things. They're also confirming here that this is a period of no more loss, no more lack. It's increase. Okay, so these are good tests to be having. All right. We have basket, recognition, reward for merit. Exactly. Not that you guys want that pat on the back, but if I earned it, I earned it. That's what I'm talking about. I feel like you guys are seen as less than when you know absolutely what you bring to the table. Okay? And you guys are getting your recognition. You guys are finally going to be getting your recognition, abundance. So with this, reward for work paid off. That's what reward for merit is. Merit as well for scholars. Some of you guys may be in school, wisdom. You guys may actually have a hard test coming up and you're going to pass with flying colors. Okay, we have vase with secret admirer. So there was a very small message talking about the lovers, and it's for a very small group of you, where this is talking about a relationship, there being room for growth within it, and there being a new offering of love for the singles, or those who are kind of in the crush situation, let's say. The love dynamic is not going to take over the whole reading, but they're not denying that there is someone who absolutely has their eye on you. And you guys are absolutely in a very attractive energy right now, energetically and physically, okay? So keep your eyes open, because they definitely see you, so you can likely be able to see them, all right? We have unsuccessful outcome to a problem. And I have taken this card in a new way intuitively. I just got this message within the last week or two. And they're saying an unsuccessful outcome to a problem. You are on one side of the bridge and the problem is on the other. The bridge to you and the problem has been eliminated altogether, meaning there is no problem. And that lightning is kind of probably what struck that bridge down, okay? But just as soon as that temptation strikes in, it's up to you whether you're going to handle it with ease and strategically, or if you're going to be flustered by it, let's say, or angered by it, irritated, frustrated with it, let's say, okay? I'm not getting that for the majority of you. I think this is more of a warning for make sure you're playing your cards right, is what they're saying. Because the bridge between you and a problem is likely 80% going to be eliminated, so there will be no problem. We have beware of greed. Of course, with a lot of money comes a lot of problems, and also comes greed. So be strategic and play your cards right. Remember who you are with recognition and money, even if it's just a raise that will long term bring in a lot more money for you. That recognition and that pay raise can still get to anybody's head. So they're saying stay leveled, stay grounded, remember who you are, okay? Unsuccessful plans. So wherever you felt frustrated and like you were having unsuccessful plans, we have dark woman underneath, wind chimes, peace and harmony. That could have been about a connection. Take it how it applies. I'm going to take peace and harmony. But with unsuccessful plans, that is again talking about the problems and where you felt tied up, tied down, restricted, felt like you didn't really have much room for growth. And if anything, you were just losing from that specific situation, relationship, connection, job, whatever it may be, certain aspect of your life. Take it how it applies. That knot is not tied very tight, okay? Just as easily as it was looped up, it can be untied, okay? You're not stuck anywhere right now, pile one. Okay, you have infinite possibilities in almost every aspect of your life. They didn't touch too much on your spirituality because they're actually saying you're there, you're good, you're tapped in, you're tuned in. If anything, you need to ground yourself because your third eye and crown chakra is actually in overdrive. Okay, but the winter transformation for you guys is how you're seen physically and from your community, how you're treated, your relationship dynamics with your friends and your family, how you're treated. Unstable foundations. You are solidifying foundations in every aspect of your life, okay? And you are empowering yourself. You're getting back to the things that you enjoy, okay? You're enjoying life, but you're also doing the work in the meantime. Doing the work that speaks to you and remembering who you are, what you're doing all of this for, why you chose to stand up for yourself in the first place. That way you can never lose sight of that, let's say. You can never tie me down. Unicorns, aka horses, okay? They are freedom in and of itself. They are free beings. You are a free being. You cannot be tied down. Therefore, whatever restrictions society, your family, your friends, your connections, your job has placed on you, that cannot hold you, and you cannot hold yourself to that either, okay? So we are recalibrating all of that because that is not something you set for yourself. Alrighty, pile one. So I want to thank you for being here. Thank you for your support. I hope it resonated with you, and I'll be back soon with another reading. Bye-bye. Hey guys, if you chose pile two, then this is your reading. You guys chose the Mountain, and it reads personal choice. Close your eyes, and what animal do you imagine? What strengths are they known for? What wisdom do they share? Embrace these qualities. So, winter transformation for you, pile two, is whatever you want it to be. Okay, this is your personal choice, your personal path. I feel like you guys are choosing a different path than what you were previously on. And during this winter, I feel like you guys will choose to kind of be on your own for a bit. This is obviously intuitively what I'm getting, but I feel like you guys have forged your own path, in which needs you to focus solely kind of on yourself for you to get there this winter. Okay, so we're going to start with your tarot, see what we get with that first, and then we'll jump into more oracle. We have the Five of Cups in reverse. The World. The Four of Swords in reverse. Ten of Cups. Ten of Cups in reverse. Sorry. One more. And the Page of Pentacles. Okay. Bottom of the deck, we have the Three of Cups in reverse. Winter transformation for you, pile two. Okay. Talking about forging your own path. You guys realize that wherever you guys were currently at, like I said, you guys were leaving where you were previously at and feeling like I need to go my own way, my own route, and I feel like I kind of need to do that on my own, you know, and I don't mean like relationship wise or anything like that. I mean without distractions, distraction free, because you guys were in a repetitive cycle, a very repetitive cycle of work, burnt out. Okay, you guys were overdoing it to the point of exhaustion and overexertion. And then you didn't have anything else to give, nothing left to offer. And then it started to kind of trickle back into your home life, your connections, your littles if you have them, your friendships, your capability of even keeping up with the home in the first place, just little things like that. I don't mean like paying your bills and whatnot, regardless you were working, but that was the thing. You were overworking, overgiving. You had nothing left to give to yourself. You were burnt out and tired. Okay, so we are recalibrating that, because that is what we are choosing to no longer accept. Pile 2, you're choosing to no longer accept that. That's where you're like, and where I was previously at, it wasn't giving me anything but exhaustion. Like, I am exhausted from what I was previously doing. Okay, so now I do need to forge my own path right now and figure it out on my own before I kind of broadcast this to the world or take it full force openly. You get what I'm saying? And long-term work towards it. I have to figure out what I'm even working at in the first place. I feel like you guys are kind of up in the air. That's why there was nothing specific. It was personal choice, because you guys don't know exactly. You're going from A to B, but you don't know what B is yet. Okay, and that's where Spirit is like, hey, actually, you may have 8 options, but we're actually showing you the right one. Okay, we're gonna kind of pull it out of the air for you and make it obvious. Okay, we have this 3 of Cups here in reverse, no distractions talking about, but also the people around you, where you're going, the people that are around you who would even have, say, advice to give you. Their advice is no longer, I don't want to say valid, but it won't speak to you the way it once did. Okay, you see how you just yelled at? He yelled at me. They won't speak to you the same way they once did, or it won't speak to you the same way it once did. They might actually yell at you. Heck, who knows? But when you talk to these friends, these family members, whatever, you let them know, hey, I kind of want to go a new way. I don't know where I'm going, but I'm going anyway. They'd be the type to tell, like, what are you doing? Why don't you just stick to what you've been doing for so long? But you're like in your head, how can you not see that where I was at for so long? I'm not happy there. It wasn't healthy for me, if anything, especially mental health, emotional health, but also kind of physical. Even if you're just exhausted, being consistently exhausted can't be good for you. You get what I'm saying? You're talking to them, you're letting them know, and they're like, why don't you just stick to what you know? Well, what I know is not working for me anymore. Okay? So therefore, I kind of don't even want to share this with you right now until I'm all the way from A to B and I'm in B comfortably. Okay? That's when I'll feel comfortable sharing it with everyone and their mother, okay? But Spirit is going to be kind of pulling something out of their hat for you, making it more obvious for you to pinpoint your destination or what would speak to you better. And also, when you do get that bit of information, they want you to keep it hush-hush until you fully decide to follow through with it or something else, okay? Like, we're going to throw something out there at you, but you don't have to take it. We're just going to throw what we would think would be your best option, okay? Or what would speak to you and make more sense for you. What you do with it is what you do with it. How to. You have your own personal choice, your own free will. But this work effort, this working bee, this queen bee, is being redirected and applied elsewhere to a new journey to, we have no idea, but we are following our faith. Okay, and the fact that you guys are still strong enough to stand up for yourselves and to walk into the dark, into the unknown, undirected, besides following Spirit and your intuition, it takes real courage. That takes real courage, pile 2. So you guys are formulating a new path for yourselves during this transformation period, during the winter transformation, or the next few months for you if it's not winter. And you guys are trusting your intuition, trusting your spirit guides, and within doing so, they are formulating a new plan with you, for you, and that speaks to you, okay? What you do with it, again, is what you do with it. But they are working right next to you, okay? If you feel like again, there's something here about going from being surrounded or having a support system to relying on yourself or trusting in only yourself. Spirit is definitely going to be supporting you. They want you to know you're not going to be completely alone. Okay, so if you feel like you need someone to talk to, you know who to call. How to. Okay. We have the Hawk with Messenger. Spirit is sending you messages. Open your greater vision to see the signs. Focus on priorities and eliminate distractions. You have a bright future. Let yourself ascend to new heights. Eliminating distractions. People who no longer can see eye to eye with you, or who have similar visions. They may not have the exact same vision because you don't even know what your exact vision is, but you just know you and your other acquaintances or friends or family are looking in two complete opposite directions. You know at least that much. Okay, so right now you're trusting in Spirit, and they are sending you messages and signs. They are here with you. We just said that before this card even came out. Okay, so they are yet again reconfirming that you guys are supported by Spirit. They are here giving you the messages that you need, not even through me, to you directly. Okay, so don't worry about anything else. Focus on your priorities and eliminate the distractions. People, places, things. Because you have a bright future, that sun. Keep looking towards that. Okay. We have Old Soul with Walk Through Life with Confidence and Grace. You have power from beyond the world. Focus on what you really want. You can create your dreams. Alrighty. That's what they're saying. Distractions 3 times here. They've said, like, you need to focus on what's really important to you, what you really want, because right now you are in a creation period, and I keep looking at this bee and it representing you. So that sun energy is your manifestation or your dreams, your ability to manifest them, your energy levels. During this winter transformation, or these next couple winter months, this may be a very prime time for you to work on manifesting and it coming to light very easily or very quickly for you. So they're also kind of talking about like taking advantage of the energy around you while you have it. Not that it's not always there, but they're saying it's heightened right now. Let's say during this winter transformation, there is an increase in energy. So you can manipulate that and manifest with that exact same energy. And an old soul or someone who's been here before would intuitively, naturally be able to do so. Okay? Once being aware. So now you are aware. Pile 2. Let's manipulate in a good way, but let's manipulate the energy that is around us while it is at a peak, let's say. We have Cat with Independent. You are a natural healer. Your intuition is strong. You don't have to go with the crowd. Life supports you in every way. You don't have to go with the crowd, and that is the distraction, is the crowd. Your crowd or your acquaintances, they don't you're very different from them, pile 2. Like, you guys can get along on a very surface level, but I feel like it's just that surface level. When it comes to anything past that, anything that you guys would technically deem important, especially maybe at your age, you're saying too, like at this specific age that I'm at, there are certain things that we should be deeming important that the people around you are not, or it's just not clicking. They're just not getting it, you know, things like that. You're choosing to just like, you know what, I'd rather just kind of keep it hush hush and kind of distance myself for a bit, be a little bit more independent, because I'm sure of myself and what I have going on, or at least what I bring to the table. Therefore, if you're stuck in very mundane things, very surface level things, very 3D things, yada yada whoopty whoop, and that's all you know, well then that's cool. You stick to what you know, but that's not all I know. Okay, I know there's much more out there for me, and I can manifest my dreams if I choose to do so. So you may not believe in that, but I do, and I'm going to follow that. So you stay where you're at and I stay where I'm at, if that's what we have to do. Okay, regardless, I'm good, because cats don't care. Cats do not care. We have Visionary at the bottom of the deck. Rise above your earthly matters, glide through life with grace. You are able to see the right path, stand tall in your self-worth, and love with a big heart. Exactly. You can love people from a distance as well. They're not saying that you just have to cut off everything that has happened with your friends, your family, whatever. You don't have to forget all the good memories. You don't have to completely even cut them off. But when it's time to work, it's time to work. And when it's time to play, it's time to play. And even if when it's time to play, your kind of play ain't really my kind of play, then we still have to draw the line. You get what I'm saying? So make sure that your crowd and those that are around you have a similar vision, because they are, this giraffe is walking with people with the same vision, okay? And I'm choosing to do so for myself, especially that clearing up this Three of Cups as well, which is a celebration and getting together with friends. It's in reverse. If I have to be more independent to follow my vision, I will do so. Okay? And this is not relationship, guys. This is zero relationship connection that I am getting here. Alrighty? This is strictly friends and family. Because you guys are making a new path that I'm not sure they can follow you on, to be completely honest. We have nurture, exactly. You guys may want to build, buy, or move houses. That's what they just gave me with this nurture card. And that is something that, even though you're at this starting point and you're looking out to those mountains, it's not necessarily right here, it's in the future. But regardless, I see it. Okay, so that's what I'm focused on. I'm very much so planted in the present, but I'm looking ahead and planning for my future. And part of that future for you guys is nurturing a home, regardless of whether you're building it, buying it, or renting it, whatever. You want to move into something bigger, whatever. Maybe some of your friends are like, oh, I'm cool with renting for the rest of my life, apartment, meet up. And you're like, dude, I'm trying to buy a house. You know, things like that. That's just an example. We have memory. I was talking about memories. The memories will always be there, but you still have to stand firm on what you said. I said what I said in the famous words of ᴄᴜᴜ. Okay. We have gifts. Okay, so I mean, this is winter transformation. We do have Christmas coming up. You guys, obviously, you're getting gifts, physical gifts from Christmas, but also this is something coming in from spirit. And for you guys specifically, I'm focused on the gold coloring in this card. Sometimes I tap into colors, sometimes I don't. Anywho, the gold is what's standing out for me. And we do have a pentacle here. You guys have this bee that's been standing out quite a bit as well. Part of your gift is going to be financial support. So they're going to give you enough to sustain you while you continue down this unknown path. Does that make sense? Like, you're choosing and you're making a very hard decision to independently go down an unwalked path, an unknown path. You're forging something fresh and new, and you're doing it anyway. So they're like, okay, while you're choosing to do so, we're going to make sure you can at least take care of yourself and you have the things that you need while you're doing something else. You get what I'm saying? Like, you need as much energy and time to invest and work towards forging that path between your starting point and that mountaintop. Does that make sense? They're going to make sure you're supported from A to B. Okay? So that is a gift from Spirit outside of the Christmassy gifts you guys may be getting. We have wisdom. Okay, so you guys, there's downloads coming in. You guys will start receiving more downloads, so don't get a little freaked out. Okay, if it's something that's new for you. I'm feeling that it's not for majority with that old soul, but you guys will be getting more messages, more downloads. Also, by you guys choosing to empower yourselves to go after the unknown, you are increasing your energy levels. Again, this was talking about the energy levels with manifesting, but it is starting internally with you, okay? And it's sparking pretty quickly, actually, that spark within you, the increase in energy within you, okay? It is talking about you directing that energy precisely, but strategically as well. Okay, so if you feel like there's a bit of energy and overdrive within your core space, your heart space, your crown chakra space, whatever it may be, everyone will be a little bit different. But if you feel like there's pent up energy within you, make sure you're directing it and channeling it the most strategic way that you can. if that makes sense. And if you have nothing at the time that you can think of, at least ground it and put it in back into the earth, okay? Because it can get a little overwhelming and make you feel a little shaky or jittery. Alrighty. We have dreams at the bottom of the deck. You guys are going after your dreams, and I feel like you guys are going after your dream home as well. Your dream home. And I'm getting that it's actually rather large for a majority of you. This house has like so many windows, it's ridiculous, okay? There's gonna be so many rooms in that house. It's like 3 stories. Alrighty, so you guys want something big, and honestly, you guys may have dependents, so you want a lot of rooms. You need a lot of space. You need a big house. That's not something that's gonna be realistic or ideal or accessible for the average person. You know, they don't see that, but you do. You see it as being available. It's just a little further out than today. We have work, achievement, and success, but it doesn't mean I'm not gonna achieve it. Someone new is entering your life. Exactly. I hate to say this, but it literally came out with the old and with the new. You guys will be attracting like-minded people who want bigger things in life. I don't know if you guys remember me saying that, like, think big. You got to think big. Like, a lot of people do think very small, and you guys are trying to get out of that thinking small mindset. Okay, you want to think big, and you want to surround yourself with people who think big, because the more that room expands and your environment expands, so does theirs, and it grows and grows and grows from there. Does that make sense? So you are absolutely reevaluating who you're surrounding yourself with on all levels, because you want every room that you step in to be bigger than the last, if that makes sense. You feel something is lacking in your life, perhaps love, money, or goals. Okay, someone new is entering your life and you feel like something is lacking. So you may feel like your life is lacking people who have goals in the first place, who don't want to just go out and party or whatever. They care about very mundane things. Yet again, they don't have very big or long-term goals for themselves or their life. They're pretty comfortable with where they're at. You don't want to be surrounded by people who are comfortable all the time. You know, you want somebody who pushes you as well, who inspires you. You want to be around people who inspire you. Family wishes coming true. Okay, first, oh man, I know where this is going. Winter transformation. For those of you who have children and you've been having a hard time with dating, you guys will finally meet a like-minded person who makes sense for you and could be a positive role model for your dependents. Okay, and I will leave it at that. I'm not going to go too deep into it, but it'll make sense. Okay, you and your littles, it'll make sense. It'll make sense. Financial gain, usually coming from something you did in the past. Exactly. They're going to make sure that you're good. You did the work in the past. You've always been consistently working regardless. They talked about that here as well. They talked about it here. But they also want to make sure, since you're working towards something new, you're not doing what you did in the past anymore, but they're still going to pay you for it, if that makes sense. Okay, they're still going to pay you for what you did in the past, even though you're choosing to no longer do that. You're moving on to something new, which isn't quite paying you yet, probably. Okay, so you're still going to have something come in. That's that financial gain. Alrighty. We have dark man. Dealings or relationship with a man with dark complexion or hair. Someone new is entering your life. You feel like something is lacking in your life, perhaps love. Family wishes coming true. This one wants to come out. Bull. You had a buffalo here, and we have a bull now. Don't back down from opposition. Show strength and fortitude. So when someone new enters your life, you need to stand on what you mean and don't budge from that. Okay? Of course, make room for compromise after the initial, all right, we're doing this. You know, that, all right, we're doing this for real. We're doing this. That's when we can compromise. But up until then, this is what I'm standing on. This is what I'm here to do. This is what I bring to the table. This is what I'm offering. This is what I expect. Whatever, yada, yada, whoop-de-whoop. Okay? And that's with friendships, connections, work, whatever. You need to set boundaries in a sense, and also set your standards off rip. Okay? When forging a new path, walking into that new path, you need to set your standards off rip. Okay? So whether this is romance or finances, do not back down. You're doing this for a reason, and don't lose sight of that. Okay? So you need to stand firm on what you are moving into and what you're working towards achieving. Fair woman. And right underneath that was another woman dealing with a relationship with a woman. So this not backing down may have to do with a relationship with a woman. Take it how it applies, guys. Broken ring, parting of ways in either romance or business. Okay, so I'm getting 50-50 because I actually kind of want to put this in the middle. For half of you, you were previously parting ways from a relationship, let's just be honest. And then for the other half of you, it's career, and you're moving away from a previous career path, or your boss may be a woman, whatever it may be. When you decide to move on or move out of that, this woman's not going to be too happy about it, like on the inside, but she will be fair, if that makes sense. Say you didn't even put in your 2 weeks and you're just like, I'm out. Okay? Well, you technically have the right to do so, so I wish you the best. So anywho, it's split. You guys are moving out of relationships and careers. Regardless, there's people around you that you are walking away from, and someone new will be taking their place. Time to go out and have fun. That came out in pile 1. Same goes to you. You guys, with all of this work being done, and with you attracting like-minded people, new connections, you have to get out and enjoy that, but with the right people, not the ones who you no longer vibe with energetically. Okay? You do need to enjoy life, but with the right ones. Someone new is coming in for you. You have to get out to meet them. You can't expect to meet them at home necessarily. Okay? Of course there's ways, but you know. Anywho, bottom of the deck we have family matters. Some of you guys may have been married to this person. Some of you guys may have kids with this person, and they may not be a fan of you moving on. Just be honest. And then for the rest of you, when it comes to a boss, you guys are again going for more, bigger dreams, bigger money, bigger pay. And you're doing it not only for yourself, but the betterment and the advancement of your family's dynamic, financial dynamic. You want your family to grow abundantly and financially on all levels, okay? So regardless of the past memories, I have to stand on what I believe in and what I'm going after, and that is more for me and myself, my future, my dependents, whatever it may be. Okay? Regardless of what memories we may have, they have to stay memories, and I have to keep moving. I can't stay with you. I can't stay here stuck in the same situation with you. Okay? Because it's just a memory at this point. We're moving out of it. So you guys are leveling up financially and with your connections. You guys are moving towards more. You're forging your own path. You're doing it independently, which then along that path of independence will you meet other like-minded people and be able to attract more. There is an emphasis on getting meeting a new lover possibly, and also an emphasis on having a new boss. Okay, or getting rid of an old one. Alrighty, so I hope that made sense for you guys. Thank you for being here. Thank you for your support, and I will be back soon with another reading. Bye-bye. Hey guys, if you chose pile 3, then this is your reading. And you guys chose the dragon, which reads, you are the ancient wise sage. You can shape shift at will. Mastery is your destiny. Rise with dignity. Alrighty, so supernatural. You guys are possibly during the winter transforming spiritually. Obviously, you guys are again my spiritual pile 3. If you have been here consistently, if you're new here, pile 3 tends to be a little more intuitively tapped in, let's say, spiritually inclined. So you guys are tapping into that energy and tapping into the fact that you guys are able to manifest and literally shape shift at will, transform situations, alchemize your life, or certain situations in your life at will. Okay, so if there are certain situations or aspects in your life you're not too happy with right now, you're stepping into your power and realizing that I can shift this almost on the drop of a dime. Okay, pile 3. So I almost said pile 2, so maybe there is a correlating message there. Pile 3, winter transformation. We're going to start with your tarot and see what we can get, then we'll jump into oracle. We have the Queen of Swords coming out first. The Page of Pentacles. We have a lot of pages coming out today. 1, 2, and 3. The Seven of Pentacles. The Emperor. Let's get one more. And the Nine of Cups in reverse. Bottom of the deck is the Six of Pentacles in reverse. Alrighty, pile 3, winter transformation. What is shifting for you guys? So there was that realization of being able to manifest a different outcome, new opportunities, specifically opening multiple doors is what I'm seeing. That you guys have the willpower and the drive, the ambition, and the intention actually to open multiple doors or to shift multiple aspects of your life at one time. So you guys with this Nine of Cups honestly may find an emotional dissatisfaction right now when it comes to both your relationships and connections, but also your finances. And those are the two aspects. Sorry, excuse the bird. Relationships and finances are the two aspects that have both been coming up in all 3 piles now. Okay, so with you guys, that emotional dissatisfaction will likely be also in your relationships and your finances. So, and you guys can also be the type of people that when you're not where you would like to be financially, or as financially secure and stable as you feel comfortable being, let's say, you guys are not happy. Okay, and that's okay. I understand that. I'm a life path 8 myself. I, in the past, had a tendency of doing the same thing, okay? But also, you had to step into your power. Choosing to step into my power is something that helped me get out of that mindset. Same thing with you guys. You guys are choosing to manifest a different outcome for yourself, open up new opportunities for you. Instead of complaining about a problem, you're opening doors to multiple solutions, okay? Multiple solutions. And with this Six of Pentacles, this is talking about there being a lack of support possibly, or reciprocation of energy, but likely finances. This is something that you guys are individually doing solely on your own. Like, this is just you, me, myself, and I, okay? And I don't mean whether you have kids or not, but you know, if you have kids, they're just your broke best friends. They're not working or helping you financially, okay? So it's still kind of, when it comes to the finances, me, myself, and I. You get what I'm saying? You're realizing that previously I was not financially supported. Heck, I'm not financially supported right now, but I know that there is more. And if I can't physically see it right now, I have got to manifest it, okay? Because right now I'm not happy with what I'm receiving. I'm not happy with what I'm receiving financially. I need more. Okay, and I feel like you guys want, again, more opportunities. And maybe for some of you, you guys are wanting to open the door to meeting new friends, new acquaintances, new lovers, take it how it applies. But you are wanting more for yourself in all areas, okay? For some of you guys are wanting to, during the winter, shift the house. You guys may be wanting to shift the house around furniture-wise, okay? So if you guys are wanting to manifest new energy, maybe moving things around within the home will help you if you're going to spend 90% of the time in the home during the winter months, okay? So that is something that will help you get energy moving. You guys are energy-based beings. We all are, but you guys obviously know this. You guys work with that energy more than what the average person may, so I don't really need to explain all of this to you. But right now, you guys are needing to make some external shifts to match your internal shifts right now. Okay, so during your winter transformation, you're going to be taking advantage of what you do know up until this point and your capability of manifesting, because you guys are manifestors, absolutely. Whether it's intentionally or unintentionally, you guys are able to make shifts for the better or worse, let's say. Right now, we're making it for the better. We're intentionally making it for the better. And we're going to, again, make the internal shift match the external and shape shift at will, okay? So your winter transformation, again, is opening up multiple doors. So that way you absolutely do get what you are owed, what you deserve, and receiving from what you're investing in. I feel like you guys felt like you were getting gypped out on life a bit, or settling for less. One or the other, but I feel like you guys felt like you were not getting much. Okay, pile 3. So we are shifting that dynamic, because though I am a spiritual being, I am still human, and I am still able to enjoy this world and earth, where we're at, what we have, the things around us. Okay, we have happiness, be the master of playful living, release expectations, and enjoy every day. Let worry go and instead choose love. Surrender to the waves. Your good destiny of love is sure. So, your good destiny of happiness is sure, okay? Be the master of playful living. When you're trying to make these shifts, this was a consistent message for all 3 piles. Still enjoy life, okay? Don't be so serious to where you kind of deprive yourself of happy moments, okay? Or you miss those happy moments. You don't want to miss those happy moments. You don't want to deprive yourself of those happy moments. You want as much joyful energy around you as possible, and especially when manifesting. Emotion is absolutely a part of manifesting, and the happier you are about manifesting it, the quicker it comes in, the more joyfully it comes in, okay? The more abundant it comes in, because the emotion behind it was very much so abundant, okay? So enjoy life, enjoy what you're doing. Make sure what you're manifesting is also something you care about, you enjoy, you love, okay? And your sure destiny of love is sure. If that is something you wanted, love, a relationship, and the bird's going off. So maybe you fight against love and relationships. Maybe it's something, again, you deprived yourself of because you were so focused on everything else. I don't have time for relationships. I'm being very rational about myself and my future, my plans, that I can't fit in a relationship right now. Well, if you're opening multiple doors, opening multiple spots, opening multiple areas, then one of those areas has got to make room for love. Okay? So, if love is included, don't deprive yourself of that. We have magic. I embrace my transformation. I courageously let go of the past. The magic of nature is in me. I am brilliant and I am blessed. Okay, so that I am blessed. When you're manifesting, obviously believing that it's already done before it's actually done. Okay, that's how you're manifesting in your life, and you're working your magic. Part of scripting is writing it as if it's already done. Okay, scripting 101. All right, so whatever it is that you've got your eye out on right now, you've got your eyes on it, eyes on the prize. You have got to manifest it and be happy about it. Put joy into it as if it's already here and it's already done, because it's already done. You get what I'm saying? That is how you're going to bring it into fruition and work your magic. But I have to embrace my transformation first and go after more in the first place. Believe in a bigger picture and not isolate myself. I mean, there is a sense of isolation here, but it's talking about restricting your opportunities. It's talking about only really opening yourself up to so much. That's no different than me getting on here, and no offense to the love readers or anything like that, but that's like me getting on here and only doing love readings. That only leaves room for me to cover so much with a certain crowd. Does that make sense? Because not everybody gets on here for love readings. In pile 3, you're usually the one on here who wants to hear about love readings the least, if we're being honest. Okay? So that's just an example of closing yourself off to more. Whereas with this 7 of Pentacles, you're opening multiple doors, not just one of them, all 7. Okay, so I've got to be able to embrace and shift at will, embrace my transformation, and courageously let go of the past. And my past was restrictive. My thoughts were restrictive. What I was accepting was less than. Okay? So again, manifesting, working my magic, and knowing that it's already done. It's already done. More is already done. Speaking of more, we have prosperity. Let go of the past. Let go of the past. And embrace change. Opportunities are close at hand. Hop into this new day with joy. Abundance and good fortune await you. So that 9 of Cups, when I was saying that you feel a little bit emotionally dissatisfied when you're not financially secure or where you would like to be, that Emperor energy as well. Well, just as fast as you felt like it was fleeting, your finances, your money, your income was fleeting out, it's coming right back in. You're manifesting financial security right back into your life, okay? But that dissatisfaction needs to turn back into joy, because part of the magic, again, is acting as if it's already done, faking it till you make it, for Christ's sake, okay? So if you're stuck in this energy of, all I'm seeing is how I'm not where I'm at, and I'm just dry, stuck on this energy, Emperor, like, I can't get out of it. I'm just so unhappy. I've got to do more. I've got to do X, Y, and Z. I've got to work harder. You get what I'm saying? Instead of going a different route about it, how you feel about it, how you're seeing it, how you're perceiving it. Manifesting it with joy behind it is how you're going to get it quicker, okay? Because you haven't really had time to think about much else besides, how can I receive more in life? Well, they're letting you know, open yourself up to it, okay? For you guys to be very spiritual, and now I'm looking at this card, for you guys to be very spiritual, you guys can't close yourselves off, okay? That is something that we know, it's in our mind, we know this wisdom, let's say, we know this, but we have to be able to catch ourselves in the act too. So make sure you're not turning a blind eye to your own shenanigans, let's say. Because I feel like you guys kind of just weren't seeing what you guys were doing at the time, but now that you're here, like, oh crap. Okay. We have vibrancy. You were born to shine and inspire. Practice humility and avoid jealousy. Be grateful for life and more good things will come. Be true to yourself and recognize your brilliance. So again, I feel like you guys were getting the short end of the stick, and you knew that, again, there was more for you. This peacock is in reverse, and this one is upright. You guys may have been, there's a correlation between another pile. If it spoke out to you, you'll know. But it was talking about, you know what you bring to the table. You know who you are. You are sure of yourself. And all of the people who are around you, who see you, they don't treat you that way, or they don't see you that way. And it's not that you're inadequate, but when they're looking at you, or they're even talking to you, they're talking to you as if you're inadequate. You get what I'm saying? And you guys are actually quite the freaking opposite of that, with that dragon energy. But you guys are choosing to, instead of kind of settle in that energy of being seen as less as well, therefore if I'm seen as less, I'm treated as less, I'm receiving less, I'm choosing to step into my power. And not only that, I'm going to thrive in my vibrant energy confidently moving forward. That way you have to meet me there. Therefore I can't even accept this, because this will no longer be offered to me anymore. You get what I'm saying? So there is a shift within yourself and how you are treated, seen, what you receive from others, internally and externally. Not only how you see me physically, but how you treat me. Okay? And again, that was in another pile. If it called out to you, you'll know. All right? So let's get you guys some more oracle. We had one fall on the floor and is ancestor of protection. So clarification that your spirit guides and ancestors will be protecting you and backing you when you choose to stand up for yourself and go for more and manifest more. Actually manifesting it. There's something here with law of attraction. Like you actually working with the law of attraction. They're going to help you with that. All of your cards are falling on the floor. We have Hunter of Vision. So they're saying to hold your vision, especially when it comes to manifesting and working with the law of attraction. Don't start manifesting something and then within 72 hours of you starting that manifestation, you've changed your mind. Like, make sure what you are manifesting, you can hold your vision. Like you're standing on it. Like you mean exactly what you are manifesting. Because that's exactly what you're going to get as long as you stick to it and you keep working towards it. And actually, they're about to get on you guys for a second. The ones who want love but don't want love but want love. You guys... they're saying when you're manifesting love, don't start manifesting love and then within 72 hours you're like, I don't even want to be in a relationship. Just kidding, I lied. You can't do the wishy-washy because within 3 weeks of that you're back to wanting a relationship. You get what I'm saying? In and out, in and out, in and out. Make sure when you're making a decision about what you're manifesting, you're going to stick to it. Okay? In any way, shape, or form, any aspect of your life. But the ones who are specifically trying to manifest love into your life or opening that door, one of many, one of them is love, stick to it and stand on it, okay? Don't change your mind in 2 days. Honor, exactly. You need to honor your path, but honor your decisions as well. We have gifts. Oh, wow. Nurture dreams. Nurture your dreams. But also there is something here about by you choosing to honor your path, your dreams, going after and actually sticking to your guns. As long as you follow through, you will reap the rewards of it. Okay, that it is talking about all of this prosperity, abundance, and good energy. A lot of financial abundance coming in for you guys. Okay. But on the bottom of the deck, we have the ancestor of knowing. When you know better, you do better. And make sure you are doing better because you guys absolutely know better. Pile 3. So your ancestors, your spirit guides are absolutely going to be holding you accountable right now because the outcome is large. This is not play money. Okay? This is not play money. So, and you're not manifesting small things. So keep that in mind. And when you know better, you do better. So you're going to come correct and honor what you are working towards. You're going to stick to your guns and you're going to absolutely honor that to make sure you reap the biggest reward possible. Okay? So let's get you guys some tea leaves. Your winter transformation absolutely has to do with money. Receiving more money. Compliments from an admirer wanted to come out. We had a whole bunch come out, but February. So the winds of change. I don't know if you guys have heard that phrase, but this is the wind coming in February. The winds of change, like real change, manifestation change coming into play. You'll start to be able to physically see it. And there's actually some like swirls going on here. You guys will be able to see this prosperity manifesting, the gifts manifesting physically in February, or by February, let's say. Okay? Crown. Honor and respect will come to you. People will start to honor and respect you. And that was that peacock too. Like, I've earned my stripes. You guys, not that they have to kiss the ground you walk on, but I at least minimum deserve to be treated with respect. Everybody does. So I don't understand why anyone was ever treating me less than that. You get what I'm saying? You're standing on that. Absolutely. And people are coming correct by you doing so. People will honor that by you choosing that for yourself. Indecisiveness, allowing your life to ramble aimlessly. So you guys, and they said, Jesus, take the wheel. And there's another wheel here. You guys are choosing to let spirit and the universe take the wheel for you. Trusting your intuition. You guys know when to let go. Like, you guys are being very decisive. Don't get me wrong. But I'm saying there was a turning point before you could even get to where we're at here. To where you had to let go and kind of let God or let spirit, let your ancestors, let whoever you believe in. You had to let them. Because you had to throw your hands up at that point. You didn't know what to do. You get what I'm saying? Things were kind of going haywire there for a bit. And then you gave it to them. And they gave something back to you. And now they're giving you something to work with. And you're going to work it. Absolutely, pile 3. As long as you hold your vision. And remember to work with the law of attraction because it's in your favor. It's in your favor. And there's some stuff out there waiting for you. You guys have quite a bit of money coming in that's going to stay long term. Long term. Okay, the dynamic of receiving less is past tense. That's past tense permanently. Okay, we're not accepting that ever again. Ever. Bottom of this half was barrel. You feel like something is lacking in your life. Perhaps love, money, or goals. Money, love, and goals. All of it. When you know better, you do better. I'm no longer accepting that. Temporary situation, exactly. This discontentment, this discomfort, dissatisfaction is a temporary situation, pile 3. You will be out of this situation by February. I am recording this in December. Okay? So keep that in mind. And that's also going to help you with that manifestation. Some of you guys may want to move as well, though. I saw that house nurturing, and it had dreams with it as well. There's a moon here. You guys may be possibly trying to manifest a move into your life, into the near future. Maybe you need more finances to manifest that move for you. Comfortably, let's say. Shrewdness and resourcefulness, especially in business. Exactly. You guys are taking what you have right now and working with what you have, and you're able to make an increase based off of what you have right now, whether that be knowledge, energy with manifestation, or physical things when it comes to business, work, career, finances, whatever it may be. Either way, whatever you need to create increase, you already have pile 3. You already have it. So if you needed a hint or a clue, there you go right there. You don't need to look outside of yourself or your house to find a way out of this temporary situation. So there's a hint for you, okay? Skulls. Hidden secrets can harm you. Maybe it has to, I feel like this is an object. They want you to find an object, or this has to do with an object. So weird. Hidden secrets can harm you. There's this hidden object in your house that you need to get out, or there's a hidden object in your house that you can get rid of for money. Either way, it's tucked away, it's hidden, it's out of sight, out of mind. You probably forgot you had it. Either way, you have it. Some of you, it's an object. Yeah, they spelled object out. Excuse me, I was drinking water. But yeah, pile 3, you have an object. Some of you, it may be a necklace. This is giving me like the pendant necklaces. But yeah, maybe you make jewelry. Maybe you make copper jewelry, crystal jewelry. Some of you guys, and you have crystals and copper at home, and then you're complaining about money. That's just an example. But yeah, you get where I'm going with this? Whatever you need to create increase, you have. And it's likely tucked away somewhere out of sight, out of mind. Okay? Sorry guys, channeling. Career. You guys are shifting the dynamic in your career. Maybe you guys are choosing a more spiritually based career for yourself. I know there's a few of you that are readers also for my pile 3s. But clean up your desk also. Hidden secrets can harm you. When it comes to your workspace, if you have a desk at home, you need to keep it uncluttered, not dusty. Make sure that it's a healthy working space for you, so that way that you can stay focused and you don't feel like when you go to work there, you feel unproductive or you don't want to work there, like you can't work. No different than cooking in a dirty kitchen. You don't want to cook in a dirty kitchen. You don't want to work at a cluttered space. Or maybe your space just needs some revamping. Okay, pile 3. Regardless, you guys have a way out and they want you to find something. It's a physical item, okay, an object. Anywho, we have needle and thread. A sincere wish will be granted. Ooh, so you guys definitely did better. When I say you know better, you do better, I'm talking about this knowing card in reverse. Underneath we have purification. You guys will be cleaning house. Something about dust. I keep getting dust. Dust, dust, dust. Dust. Some of you guys like vintage items as well. Some of you guys may have some vintage items that you could possibly sell for a high price. Anywho, sorry guys, tangent. A sincere wish will be granted. You guys will be choosing to do what is best for you. You guys will find a way out. They are dropping hints, a lot of them, but they're dropping hints to you specifically outside of this to help guide you, little breadcrumbs along the way. Keep listening to that. Keep following those steps. Just like they were giving me little hints and clues right now, they're giving them to you directly. So listen to that and they'll show you the way. But remember, everything right now is very much so temporary. You have some drastic change coming in. The wheel is completely shifting. Your life's doing a, I don't want to sound gimmicky, but it is technically doing a 180. You guys are shifting your dynamic and it is showing up in your career, your finances, and possibly your connections as well. Regardless, you will be treated much better because you are treating yourself much better. You are upping your standards, and everyone around you is going to match that energy, okay? Spirit is blessing you with finances, though, outside of the holiday giving season. But if you have something out of sight, out of mind, you might want to find it, okay? So that is all I have for you today, pile 3. I want to thank you for being here. Thank you for your support, and I will be back soon with another reading. Bye-bye.